Yo, what's going on? What's going on?
What's going on, people? Y'all will see my face in a few minutes. I'm just doing a little what's it called? Multitasking, yeah.
My brother, doing some multitasking. It's all good, bro. It's a big day today in Athens, Georgia. I hope you headed to Athens, as everybody should. Kirby said he need
Hey
all
man.
102,000. And if you got a voice when you leave, you ain't yellow. So,
Boy, if that was some cheap begging, I ain't never seen it, boy. He said, look, we need all the help we can get, boy.
I'm
Please.
telling you, hey man,
Please.
we're going against a higher ranked team. What can I say?
Hey boy, when's the last time y'all said something like that?
It's been a minute, bro. We the underdog today.
Your strength of schedule usually be was it 177th or something like that?
Oh, don't do that. We play the same people as you.
All right, so look, I'm currently looking at Kyle Field out my window.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to get off for a quick second once I get to the garage so I can show them that I'm allowed to park here. I don't know what kind of static I'm gonna get wearing my Gator gear. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So that.
I know you ain't got on no Gator yet.
Come on now, look, I ain't about to go to no Gator game and not.
That's true. That's true. You're right. You are going to the game, so I can definitely understand that. Oh man,
All right,
think
all right,
about that
hold on.
Thursday night game. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I gotta do this.
All right.
Dang.
Well, while KB get that together, man, we'll meet with him and let him come back whenever he's ready. Hope everybody have a blessed Saturday, man. Once first start off, man, to say thank you, God. Definitely for giving us this opportunity. I always want to start off by thanking the man above. Oh man, sports been crazy lately though, man, especially in the football world. A couple big trades that popped off, a couple big moves. Got a couple guys that went around to some different teams. So kind of excited to see what this week entails with these new guys and these new teams. You know what I mean, on these new teams. Uh, Christian McCaffrey to be acclimated to his new team. Uh, you got your boy down there in Miami. They got Bradley Chubb. Kind of wanted Bradley Chubb down there in the A myself. Pretty good defensive end coming from the Broncos now, going over to the Miami Dolphins. Uh, Miami trying to make some moves, man. Shout out to the Miami Dolphins. Boys really trying to make some moves this week. Tried to better their team, man. They've been doing it, man, for a minute anyways when it comes to, you know, really showing that they're willing to win, man. They went out and got Tyreek Hill. They drafted Jalen Waddle. So the boy made some pretty good move, man. Pretty good pickup. And then your boy, the Philadelphia Eagles, man, probably the number one team in the league right now, man. Philadelphia Eagles, they getting better too, man. They sat there and went out, made some trades, added some people. They got the easiest schedule in the NFL, but you can't help who you play. So when you want to talk about what we looking at as far as the NFL power rankings, man, you got the Eagles probably. I wouldn't call them the number one team. I have to, by a record, by default, put them at number one. Really, you got the Buffalo Bills probably at number two. I'm confident the Buffalo Bills probably the best team. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back on that. I'm gonna put the Buffalo Bills as the number one team right now in the NFL. I got the Philadelphia Eagles at number two. I got probably the Kansas City Chiefs at three. My fourth best team in the NFL, probably the Dallas Cowboys. I put them at four. They look pretty good. Defense is humming right now. Can't argue with that. Let me see. I'm gonna go NFL power rankings with one being Eagles or one being Buffalo, two being Eagles, three being Kansas City, four being Dallas. And I say my fifth team, my top five team. I'm gonna have to go with Minnesota, man. Minnesota been looking good. Old cousin, first cousin's been looking pretty good, man. First cousin been balling. Can't really argue with that. Can't deny him with that. So when we talk about these NFL power rankings, man, I want to look at some of the teams like Seattle. Seattle, man. Whoever thought Seattle was gonna be leading the division at this moment? You know what I mean? I got Seattle up there too. They play great team defense, man. You don't really have no stars on their defense. I can't even name one person from the Seattle Seahawks defense. My boy KB popped back in. KB, you with me, bro?
Yes, sir. I think I'm good to go. I had to
You
You know
got
what I'm
in.
saying?
They let you
Boy,
in?
they let me in and it didn't even check a badge, boy. I shouldn't have paid, boy.
What?
I shouldn't have paid. Them boys said,
What? They didn't let
I,
you roll through?
I
Probably
said,
because you KB.
I got my
It-
pass. The gate ain't working. She was like, hold on. The lady just hit the joint, let me in. I said, boy, I could have saved a couple dollars.
Yeah, man. I feel you on that. That's a
Yes,
bet,
sir.
man. Well, Kels, shout out to Kels, man. My boy Kels tuned in from Germany over there. He said, "Where KB at, man?
Yes,
KB
sir.
is actually parking right now. KB is headed to the Texas A&M versus University
Florida
of Florida
game.
game today. KB at the game today, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
couldn't make it to Athens by 3:30, but Athens, bro, you talking about so many people down there already, and how
Oh,
many fans actually showed up in red
bro.
today to kind of drown Tennessee out. So I'm good. I guess we get to storm the field, or if we win, since they rank one and we rank three. So,
I'm trying to find a good parking spot. I think this is gonna be good as any.
there you go.
Ooh,
Got you and the princess. Y'all gonna enjoy that, man. I don't know, man. It's something about going to a game versus watching it on TV. Now, watching it on TV, man, of course, you're in the comfort of your home. Don't get me wrong. We'll get back to the power rankings in a second. Let KB get acclimated. But it's something about going to a game, man. If you just not joining us, man, make sure you guys like, share, tune in, man. Check out, tune in every Saturday morning, man. Check us out, man. But make sure you tell your people too, man. Share it to your people. Hey, Beezy, look at everybody got that black
well,
card on.
we ready.
Oh,
We're ready.
oh.
We ready in all weather. You know what I'm saying? We get it now. Shout out to the princess with me. All
I'm
right.
telling you. Oh, she don't knock everything on.
She a little excited. You know what I'm saying? She got my what the shirt say?
Yay!
Daddy's little
Okay.
gator girl. We ready.
Okay.
We ready. We ride. So yeah,
Hey.
man.
That's what's up, man. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Bro, give me your top five power rankings in the NFL. That's what I was talking about.
Woo.
I was going through my top five real quick in the NFL, man. I gave them Buffalo at one. I gave them Philly at two. I did. I gave them Buffalo Bills. I think the Bills will beat Philadelphia right now. But wait, watching Philadelphia Thursday night, we're going to talk about that Thursday night game. But watching Philadelphia Thursday night against the Texans, and Fletcher Cox got hurt. They're a different team without Jordan Davis, and he a rookie. That's crazy to say, but they're a completely different team without Jordan Davis.
They definitely are. I was surprised, but I mean, he's been playing great. So I don't, you got to respect him. He's in shape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then he got that high ankle sprain. Now my fear is when he got one of them ankle sprains that Jordan had to sit out 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, he
Mm.
blew up like a balloon. So my thing is he gonna be able to keep that weight under control? You know, you have to get you a real chef, get you a real dietitian in there. You know what I mean? To keep him on track. But yeah, Eagles. I mean, the 1A, 1B. I just think Buffalo, what they do on offense, man, the way they can score from anywhere on the field, you can start them boys at the 2 yard line and they gonna go 98 yards. Like Buffalo just can't be stopped, bro. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to score with them. And Jalen Hurts and the Eagles can score at a very high clip. But can they score at a Kansas City? I mean, a Kansas City clip, at a Buffalo Bills type clip? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, I think they can. That's the thing. I mean, my you finished your top five. My bad. I'm gonna cut you off.
Oh, I had already gave it to the people, but I had
Okay.
no, I had gave it to them, but I give it to you so you can hear that. I had Buffalo at one, Philly at two, the Chiefs at three. I had Dallas at four, and Minnesota at five. Well, Minnesota and Dallas, flip Minnesota and Dallas. I had them flip.
I'm gonna go with Philly at one. I'm gonna go with uh Philly at one, Buffalo at two, Chiefs at three, Cowboys at four. And I don't know if I want to give it a mini to Minnesota. I mean, I like the Giants what they've been doing. They're surprisingly good, but I probably give it to Minnesota because they're about extremely balanced. Extremely balanced.
Yeah, yeah. Minnesota, man, they hard to stop. they got the Justin Jefferson out there. You got Cook in the backfield. If Cousins don't mess it up, they straight. But now when Cousins go doing Cousins, that's what you got a problem. But
Exactly.
as long as he don't, you know what I mean. As long as he don't mess it up, bro, I think that they could be good. I think they can be real contenders. Um, they what 4-1, 5-1.
Yeah.
They right there pacing with the Eagles when it comes to home field advantage. So I just say all that to say I think them boys have a real good chance in Minnesota to snipe the Eagles, to clip the Eagles.
Now, who do you think of that top four, top five? Do you think is legit and can do it and can
Oh
last the
man,
long haul?
Buffalo and Kansas City. I mean, them two proven. They're proven teams. I feel like them boys gonna be in the playoffs just like Brady was. Well, not winning it like that, but I feel like they'll be in the playoffs like every year. Like you can pencil them in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for somebody to keep them boys from doing
It's
their thing and
that's the
winning.
new Manning Brady rivalry, man. Where it's like you either gonna see them Colts, or it's like the Colts and Colts gonna pay to get to the Super Bowl
That's
always.
true, but I think Lamar Jackson might have something to say about that if they give him some help or if he don't leave.
Man, ain't getting him no help, man. I think they are who they are. They build and run. They may give you one weapon on the outside, but nothing legit. Like if he wants to, if he wants to be fully himself, he gonna have to go. But he has to go to a team that's willing to do that. Um, like a coordinator, at um Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like he was the run game coordinator
Ooh,
at
crazy. Ooh.
he was the run game coordinator at the 49ers. So a
Where
lot
you
of
put
stuff.
Miami at? Where you put Miami at in your top five? Oh, in your rank.
I didn't rank them, but I'll put it like this. Let me see what this defense look like now that they got another pass rusher.
Ooh, man, Chubb gonna turn their ass up. Boy,
Chubb,
I'm telling you, I wanted
Chubb
him
on that
so bad.
defense.
I wanted him so bad in the A. I didn't want to give up no first round pick though, but I did want him.
Well, they gave a first round pick and spent the house, boy. 117 million. I said, where they
They
getting this
playing
money from?
they playing Madden over there, boy. Playing
Somebody
Madden
getting cut.
franchise mode. They signing
Somebody
people.
getting cut.
But they hit they were very friendly. Is that what it is now? I think it's called very friendly when you have to pick what kind of deal you want to give them. Yeah, they giving out very
Player
friendly
friendly, boy.
deals in Miami, man. What about
Yeah,
Seattle?
buddy.
That's what I was talking about earlier too, man. Seattle, man. Shout out to my boy Kel. Seattle.
Um,
Where do you rank them? Because like I said, they playing great defense, but I can't name nobody on their defense. They don't have no stars, but they balling and they doing their thing. The boys playing hard for Pete Carroll. I think Russell
they,
Wilson might have been the issue.
yeah, man. I think it's just a different mindset. Like, I think when you don't have a Russell Wilson to rely on, and you have to rely on the team, it makes you better, more well rounded. Seattle, man, I'm not sold on them, man. Like, I know they're playing good right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not sold that
Me,
they're
Gino, I think Gino
legit.
still gonna end up being Gino. Like when the
Yeah,
pressure come
man.
on, like I know they'll go again, writing him out. He ain't gonna write back. But I know I'm just saying, I just feel like Gino gonna turn back to Gino when the time.
Yeah, I think he. Yeah, I'm not sold yet, man. He might have a breakout year and just continue it and do great. But right now, I don't believe the hype, man. I don't believe the hype. They gotta beat some heavyweights before I start to be like, all right,
Exactly, exactly. Because we beat them. You know what I mean? So we beat them, and we
exactly.
lead the division. Nobody. Listen, Vegas had our win total the over under at 2.5. Yeah, I should have took it.
Mm,
I knew I should have took that 2.5 games out of 17. The
yeah,
boys in first place. Shout out to the Falcons, man. First place Falcons.
yeah. That was definitely a bet you should have took. I wouldn't have done the Falcons like that 2 games. They'd have gotten two in their division alone.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Give me a surprise. Give me a surprise, man. I know Seattle was the one I picked like shocker. Give me a shocker for you. Either
Um,
good or bad. A team that's supposed to be good that ain't doing nothing, or a team that's great that wasn't supposed to be doing nothing.
I am surprised at um, the Giants and the Jets.
Mm.
Uh, the
I don't
Jets,
call it. You call it just a surprise though.
yes, because they always have great players on paper, but it's never put together, and they actually put it together. And they slick might be my top like number six, like you know what I'm saying? Because the Jets,
They
they defense
ballers,
like
bro.
that.
The
They
defense is like that. Yeah.
so yeah, they're probably my biggest surprise. The Jets and the Giants, because who'd have thought the Giants would have been anything? Like the NFC East itself is just like wow.
Right.
They're what I thought the AFC West was going to be.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And it used to be like the NFC least. You see, that's why I love football. It's parity. We have all these experts that put out all this junk. How Brady gonna run away with the South, and then we had the East was supposed to be dominated by the Cowboys. Look at that. The Philadelphia Eagles are undefeated. The Falcons in first place. The out west, they were supposed to be the Rams and the 49ers battling it out. You got Seattle in first place. The
Right. And I
North,
think and it's crazy when you look at these teams because when you remember they were trying to get rid of Jalen Hurts a year ago. They were talking
yep.
about he's playing for his job. But I'm like, see what happens when you give a guy some stability. You
And it's
give a
right.
guy
It's
a
about the right
chance.
coach too. You gotta have if you got the right coach to mirror with the right quarterback, you got something, bro. Now what about Cliff Kingsbury out there in Arizona? And what you do if you're the owner out there?
I mean, you already paid Kyler, so you got to ride with that. I mean, I like their offense. It's just their defense isn't. I would invest in a running game. Like if I got picks, I'm like, look, either I'm gonna trade D Hop and get some picks,
Mhm.
or you know what I'm saying. See if I
They
can
look
get me a
they
nice
look
running
different
back.
with D Hop though. With D Hop out there, they look a little different.
Yeah, but it's like you got to risk. You can't trade your quarterback, and you don't have much. You don't have many other assets that I would be willing to give.
Randall
Like,
Moore,
huh?
Randall Moore.
I mean, what you gonna get for him though? You might get a third round pick for
Same
him. Like,
thing Kadarius Tony probably got. What they got for Kadarius Tony?
like, as a third and a fifth or something like that.
That's about the same thing you're gonna get for Randall Moore.
No, man, keep more, man. He young, he cheap. Uh, but unless they just gonna focus on free agency or the draft and get a running back, that's what they need. They need a running back, like a legit run game and O line, man. That's what they need to invest in.
I guess they feel like they don't need an O line because Kyler can get away. But
And
that's
we
not.
see how we saw how well that worked with Russ, but Russ had Marshawn Lynch, so it was different. They had to respect it a little
Beast
bit.
mode. Yeah, the Rams have been this. Oh, yeah, Green Bay been disappointing.
Yeah, man. Rams, Green Bay, Tampa
Oh,
Bay.
yeah, Oakland been disappointing too, man. I had drafted half of them guys on my fantasy team thinking that Josh McDaniels about to come in there and work his magic, and we about to be throwing the ball all around the field. Adams gonna be 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns. Hunter
No.
Renfro with another 1,000 yards,
I
and
knew it
they ain't
wasn't going to
working
be
out.
that. I knew it wasn't going to be that because Josh uses his running backs, but I just thought it would have been more. Like I thought he would have, like how when Tom Brady would go spread and let that slot go crazy. I thought Renfro was about to go nuts this year. And I don't, health wise, but Darren Waller's been out as well with injury pretty much the whole season. He's back this week, so this is the first game I think he had that they have their quarterback, their wide receivers, their tight end, and their running backs. This is the first game of the season, so we might get to see what I was hoping for, and have a good end of the season. You know what I'm saying? Late push.
McDaniel might just be what he is, bro. A good offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
Right.
hell, you're not even. I'll take that. You ain't even looking like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True, man. That's true. Oh man, yeah. So the NFL, man. What you got? Any other NFL power ranking type surprises or statements, man? Anything else related to the NFL power rankings right now? Where you got your people at?
Nah, man, it's gonna be interesting second half of the season. To see who is gonna be real and who's not. If them Eagles implode or if they float, it's gonna be
We
interesting.
don't see. We definitely don't see, man. So Thursday night, man. Thursday night game. Speaking of the Eagles, you definitely brought them a good segue right to
Mm.
the Thursday night segment. You know what I mean? To the Thursday night game. So Philadelphia, man, they pulled it away late, but while Houston was giving them a run for their money, Houston was definitely in that game and in that game for a long time, my boy.
Hey man,
So
I told you, every team has a trap game. They ain't called trap games for no reason. It's a very real thing. And I told you, I was like, why should they go to Houston and have a problem?
yeah,
Because Houston is a team playing with reckless abandonment. They know they ain't going no playoffs. They know they're not going no Super Bowl. And this team to potentially upset a team, you show up for that. And they riding. Shout out to Damian Pierce,
man, what?
number
Hey,
four, number four in the league rushing yards. I
bro,
told you,
killing. He on my fantasy team, bro. Went off last night. I said, oh my. And he
rookie
had
of the.
one run, bro, where they tripped him up. But if he didn't get tripped, he was to the house. Like
He
he
always
feel like
gets
every
tripped, man.
game he got that one run that if you don't get him, oh he gone. You can count that 60, 70 yards to the house, to the crib.
That's
Why he didn't do that at Florida?
he did. The bad part is he only had 6 to 9 carries a game. So when you have
What?
a Dan Mullen, man, he used to give him.
Why
Shout out to
don't you do
Malik
that?
Davis. Malik
That damn
Davis.
mother.
No, because Malik Davis, he's with the Cowboys. He's getting runs. And Naquan Wright, like Houston running back by committee, but they just didn't stick with the hot hand. And Damian Pierce would go off, and then they would take him out.
Oh,
And it's just like, yo, man, you had Damian Pierce. He about to be offensive rookie of the year, barring anything crazy. He's in a hunt for the top running back of the year with the yards.
we're gonna do some mid season awards next week, y'all. We're gonna come back and talk
Oh,
about like who we got for like the mid season uh MVP. Because a lot of people saying Geno name right now, man. So I don't know. A lot of people saying Geno Smith in that MVP race. And I ain't never thought I would say them words. So
mid
whew.
season, man. Mid
It's
season.
mid season, don't get me wrong. It ain't got cold yet. A lot of people say wait till it get cold before you start judging football. So it ain't got cold yet. We got about what about 2, 3 more weeks before it
Yeah.
get cold. Once it get cold, we're gonna see. Yeah, Josh McDaniels is making the. Is it Josh McDaniels or is it David Carr?
I think it's McDaniels because Carr's been throwing it up to him. Um, but he's not going to throw it up when you triple covered. But he's been throwing him the rock. And I just think they like when you trade your starting right tackle the week before the first game and you don't replace him. I don't know what you expect to, to happen. Like it's just like hot and cold. Like the
Josh
Raiders is
McDaniels
just
in
hot and
charge of
cold.
personnel. Is he in charge of personnel too?
He has a hand in it to the point where you release a guy and pay that cap hit.
Oh yeah, come on,
It's just like, and then he just went back to his old team. I was like, man, why you? That don't even make no sense.
man. Listen, deal with it, deal, man. You be trying to figure it out, bro. It's hard. But as far as we're looking at today, what we talking about this Thursday night game with the Eagles, man. What you think about that Thursday night game?
Man, Eagles were finally tested. Well, not finally, they've been tested, but they showed that they have. They, you know what they remind me of? They remind me of like Bama of old, like Bama from like 3 years ago. Like when they would be challenged, like you knew they were going to win, but some games they were challenged, but at the end what I'm saying, they just separated it themselves from everybody else. And I think that's what's happening with Philly. Like yesterday, you saw them be close, and then in that third quarter, they just separated, and it was just like, all right, come on, let's go win the game now. And defense went ham. Shout out to Chauncey Gardner Johnson, another Gator. Them boys is everywhere,
Hey,
man.
that was a crazy pickup, right? Like, bro, then they picked up the pass rusher from the Bears. Like, bro, I feel like a lot of these GMs just playing Madden. Like they just making moves. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. I had to mute. I had
Oh,
a
no, you good? You straight?
I had a phone call. My wife's calling. You can only do so much on the phone.
I got you.
But yeah, man, it was a good game, man. I like that Philly used their running back. They didn't rely everything on Jalen Hurts. They ran the ball pretty good, and that's the dangerous part of them.
They can run the ball very well, and they can throw the ball very well,
Man,
and their
AJ going
defense is very good.
crazy. AJ going crazy, bro. Like they don't forgot about Devontae Smith. Like, like it's just a luxury to have Devontae Smith. And as of right now, do you know that they are set to have, I think, like the number 2 or number 3 overall pick next year from the New Orleans Saints?
Yeah,
Like, bro, that's crazy. They can legitimately add Will Anderson to that defense. They can add Jalen Carter beside Jordan Davis. They can add one of the top cornerbacks from the draft. They can add any position they want, bro. Like legitimately, they can go get Bijan Robinson. So yeah, Philly going crazy right now, man. Philly, the Eagles looking like they are the number one team in the league. And look like they're gonna be number one for a long time. Structure wise, they got high draft picks for the next 2 years. They got a young quarterback. They got a young core. Their wide receivers are already highly talented, all pro skill positions. They got everything they need. Only thing that can stop them is injuries. And like I said, with this week, Jordan Davis, that injury with Jordan Davis showed up real big. Damian Pierce was able to get them boys, gash them boys. And I think that if Jordan Davis is not on the field, I think that's where you have the Eagles' weakness. But if you can run the ball and keep them on the sideline, man, that's the only way you're gonna have to be able to beat the Eagles. You got to run the ball on them, which means you're gonna probably have to run left to right. Good luck. Philadelphia going crazy right now, man. Shout out to the Astros, man. Go Astros today. Let's go ahead and close out this series. Let's go ahead and finish the Philadelphia Phillies off. You up 3-2. You at home. Let's go Astros. Yeah, I'm not a Phillies fan. Sorry. I don't want nobody in my division to win. I'm a Braves fan. Oh, KB done jumped off for a hot second. Look like he done jumped out. Oh, let me get that back right. All right. Get off there.
my bad.
All right, so
It's different on this phone.
it's all good, bro.
But yeah, man, they got a lot of young pieces, man. Them draft picks gonna be crazy.
All right, man. So we'll go ahead and switch gear, man. Everybody know why I'm here today. Everybody know why I'm here. Everybody know what time it is. Got folks in my inbox talking about bet this, bet that. My little brother been blowing my phone up since last week with all kind of ball information, all kind of ball this, ball that. You know what I mean? So I've been catching it. I've been hearing it. Again, we talked about it last week. We knew that it was going to be one of the biggest games out. The initial college football rankings did come out as well. Um, had Tennessee at number 1, Ohio State at number 2, I believe, Georgia at number 3, and then the number 4 team was Clemson.
Clemson.
So, what you think about them top 4 teams, bro?
Uh, yeah, uh that's right. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's a good top 4. Tennessee hasn't shown we're the only team who's actually like made Tennessee sweat. We're the only
Oh,
team.
Bama.
Oh yeah, Bama. Right. But yeah, I mean they're hey man, they're playing well. Like y'all I think the only reason y'all aren't number 1 is maybe that Mizzou game.
I don't want to be number 1. I told you the first for the last few years, bro. The team that has been number 1 has not walked out of that mud number 1 when it ends. They never do. I'm good. Don't make me number 1. I didn't want nowhere. I didn't want to be number 1. That spot is cursed, bro. They put that position out for the last 3 or 4 years, ever since the college football playoff started. The number 1 team does not finish number 1. So now I'm good. Now give me about 2 or 3. You know what I mean? Where you can kind of move up to number 1 after a few weeks. Cool. But Tennessee has never been number 1. Not this Tennessee. Now back in Tay Martin and Peyton Manning and them guys, maybe T Martin, excuse me. But that's a different kind of pressure to be number 1. I hope they're ready for it.
Hey man, you wanna know a fun fact? The last time uh Tulane was ranked top 25 was the year that Tennessee won the national championship. And
We're a
they're
long, we're a long way away from we're a long way away from Tulane being a ranked football team. Yeah.
they are.
Are they ranked again?
Yeah, they ranked.
Oh, I
That's
didn't know that.
yeah. That's last time they were ranked. Tennessee won the Natty. Look, if they
They
beat
look
y'all,
good, man. They look like an LSU type. You know what I mean? That you know how LSU came in and that one year had that 1 year boom, big hit. You know,
I,
LSU came in and ran through everybody. Are
I
they
don't
go? Can they beat that LSU team? We'll see.
know because their defense isn't that. See, the thing with Tennessee is their offense can score high pace, but their defense is you can do work because we were doing work against them. We just our defense was just so bad. I think a team that could go against them would be Ohio State. Ohio State's built to keep up and go with Tennessee.
I
They're they're,
agree.
they're big, like this year. I expect unless Ohio State shit the bed, and we all know how Ohio State does. They win it all because their defense is top five, offense top five. Top Bowls got them boys rocking. Um, yeah, man, they're as good as I think they're ever going to be on both sides of the ball. I don't see them being top three on both sides of the ball consistently. That's not a thing. So
Yeah,
Ohio State, man, let's like I say, but they the type to play Rutgers and then lose by a field goal or some shit. Like that's just what Ohio State does.
yeah. You know they known for having that one. You know Iowa State. You know what I mean? Iowa game or
So,
Northwestern. Somebody like that coming there sneaking Michigan. See, got Michigan. Michigan don't look bad, but I don't believe in Michigan, but they still there. They still got to play each other. And I think they play at Michigan this year. I might be wrong. Don't get me wrong, but Michigan got them last year, so we'll see. I don't think it was no fluke.
not at all, not at all. So we about to get out the car and start walking, so y'all can see some of
Yeah,
these
man. Let's see what you got going on today, man.
the 12th. What was it? The 12th. Man, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Get my hoodie.
Man, we got no going from there.
No, we don't, look, man. I'm repping. I don't care if it's.
You got all this Florida stuff on. You might need to keep the camera rolling for security.
I got the look. I'm down to the. I don't know
Boy,
blue.
blue short, boy. Hey, boy, them folk gonna run your ass up out of there. Y'all win.
Nah, that's,
If y'all winning, leave early.
nah, buddy. Nah, buddy.
Hey, bro, if y'all winning too big, bro, just go and get up and just go and get up out of there early, bro.
Nah, man. We ain't worried about that.
Oh man.
Nah,
Oh,
I ain't going anywhere, man. They can leave if they want to. Now, if we lose by like 30, I might go ahead and beat the traffic.
listen, but I done did that at a few Falcon games. I'm going back to the tailgate, boy. I'm not sitting out here. I'm going back to the tailgate and have me a few drinks. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a good time in our loss at that point. You know what I mean? We ain't even worried about the game. We talking about next week at that point.
Look, as long as I get home before this Georgia Tennessee game.
Oh, you ain't gonna do that. Oh, you ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
You
man,
ain't gonna.
it was a 2.5 hour drive.
Heck,
The
nah,
game,
you ain't gonna make it
because
home, bro.
the game here starts at 11, so
It ain't
it's
gonna be
not.
over till three.
That'll be over at 2.
3
It's
my
three
time.
hours. No, 2 your time. No, yeah, 3 your time. Yeah.
Yeah, the game started at 3:30, brother. You not gonna make it. You ain't gonna
Oh,
make it, bro.
I thought
You
y'all
ain't gonna
started.
make it. Nah, we at 3:30, bro.
Oh man,
Yeah, you
I
ain't
got.
gonna make it. You'll see the second half.
Hey, let me see your phone. I need to take a picture of where we at.
Yeah, don't forget, boy. Better look for some type of marking the sign, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, outside of that matchup today, man, I think another big matchup, man, on the docket, man. We're gonna keep today episode kind of breezy, man. Today is my baby girl's birthday party, so I actually
Oh,
got to get ready to get up out of here myself, man. We're going to this what's this it's air places, one of them jumping places, man. I'm paid for a party of 10 kids. You know how
yeah,
that goes. Whew.
yeah,
So
but
yeah, man. Shout out to the baby girl, her birthday this week. So
princess
definitely
man and all that. I can't even take a picture of this shit. That's all I know.
got. But yeah, man, I got Georgia winning today, man.
Ooh, I
Give
got
me a
Tennessee.
U. I know you do. It's all good. I see. You know what? What's old boy? Hold on. What's old boy? The big Florida fan, the one who just got famous not too long ago, the comedian guy, the one who be always talking fast, talking crazy. I can't think of his name. Matter of fact, he be on Twitter. He was on Twitter telling us, "Okay, Florida fans, we're gonna ride with Tennessee this week. We ball fans this week, y'all."
No, I ain't no ball fan. I'm between a rock and a hard place. I gotta watch
Nah,
Georgia.
he was.
That's number one and number two. Then I gotta watch Florida State and Miami play.
Ooh, I forgot about that one. Oh yes, I forgot about that. Give me FSU today. FSU by 10.
Yeah, I got Florida State.
Yeah, I like Florida State by 10 today too. Definitely like Florida State over them Miami rainstorms. It got to be the most disappointing season in Miami football I've ever seen. It got to be. Ain't no question asked. This has got to be the most disappointing season for the Miami Hurricanes. Y'all
We know.
lost to Duke. Y'all lost to Middle Tennessee State. They ain't even got a football program barely, and they went up there and handed y'all ass. Miami ought to be ashamed of themselves. And then they be walking around with their chest out like they done won a national championship within the last 5, 10 years. I didn't even know they ain't never won an ACC championship, and they've been in the ACC 20 years.
Look, they only been to one. They only been to one ACC championship, and that's when Clemson put up like 40 on them.
Man, stop this, bro. They be walking around talking like they just royalty. That's why I don't like Miami now. I don't like nothing about Miami. Atlanta got better strip clubs. Yep, I said it. Yep, I sure did. We got better rappers. We got better strippers. You name it in Atlanta, better restaurants. You name it, Atlanta is better than Miami. We got a better baseball team. We got a better football team. It
Now,
just a deal with it.
the weather got y'all beat.
Yeah. But I like the snow. I like the snow every blue moon. I need a little snow every blue moon. Let me see the stadium, big dog, before we get up out of here.
Uh,
Oh, you
I'm
ain't
walking.
got to it yet.
No,
Ooh,
we
they
just
want to put them stuff on. She let you out the house like that, boy.
yeah. Here we go. Here I'm gonna show you the stadium.
You know the
I'm,
wife can't believe she let you out the house with them stomach shades on too.
I don't know if you can see it from
Yeah, I see you back there. I see it.
yeah. And we up top. We
Hey man, as long as you in the building. Cause guess what? When y'all start blowing them out, all them seats gonna clear out at the bottom. Just move
look.
on
I think without anyway.
down.
When them tickets went
Oh
down.
no, College Station. Oh yeah, College Station coming. They gonna show out. Them kids ain't got nothing else to do on Saturday. They coming.
Yeah, man. Trying to get
They
up there.
coming. They coming.
Show my Gator blue. Get
Boy,
live.
there you go.
I ain't gonna. Yeah, show your
So
Gator.
man, why you walking, man? Tell us about this week, man, with Gator football. I think we had a couple guys get released, man. What's going on in Gator world?
Man, we clearing house, man. It's they say change is never easy, nor does it ever feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he clearing house, man. We had to keep certain guys to give them their chance and let them work, but um, Brenton Cox, Will Cox, and it's gonna be about 10 more.
10?
About,
Ooh.
that's why our recruiting class is gonna be about 30.
Oh, so
Just
y'all finna use them scholarships. Y'all finna get them right back out.
yeah. How you doing?
Oh, okay. I got you. Because I think he needs to get a lot of 3-star, 2-star guys, some blue chip guys in there that really fit what he trying to do.
We don't do that. We blue chip built over here, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. He needs some of them 3-star guys or 2-star guys. You know what I mean?
No,
So,
we those are the guys that are leaving. No, we
you're not finna restock it with 5 stars. I'll tell you that right now.
our class is majority 4 stars. I think we got 2 3 stars because they knocked Bryce down to a 3, and we got one kid Patterson who's a 3. Everybody
Gotcha.
else is 4.
We gotta check in with Big Fella, man. We gotta check in and see how he's doing.
Yeah, man. I talked to him a couple of days ago, man.
Okay. They getting ready for the playoffs, should be, right?
Yeah, I hit him up. He was going to come on the show, the Georgia when we did the Georgia Florida game.
Hell he went. nah, Bryce, keep your ass over there with the Georgia Florida. We don't want to hear.
This
Nah. But that what's up, man. Well, shoot, man. Look, said we're gonna cut the show short today, man. We ain't gonna keep y'all. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Always make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. KB's out there repping them Gators today in Texas, man. He gonna go to the Texas game. I gotta go out here to get to this schedule place for the baby girl birthday party set up. And then, Georgia, Florida, it's a big game. My little brother's a Vol fan. I know former Vol, LaMarcus Thompson. He on here watching, I'm sure. Should have brought him on today. LT, we got to get you on, baby. But, Dave, we coming back next week, man. Next week we'll be here 11 a.m., same time, my record time. Check us out.
We out here.
Spotify, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, however you want it, we giving it to you, baby. We'll check y'all out next week, man. KB, tell the people, man, we out.
We out of here. Later.
Peace.